Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, McGraw. How you doing today, bud?
Good. We are back on the march towards the playoffs. Before we talk about tonight, what happened over the weekend?
Oh man, it's the talk of shame this morning. Yeah. You know what? We didn't come out ready to play. Just that simple. And it's kind of one of those things. To be honest with you, in hindsight, I told a friend of mine I was a little concerned about the game. You got a team that you've had a lot of success against over the last few years. A team that's in last place. You just came off 2 huge wins. The boys come home, and I hate to see it, but I've seen it many times. You come home thinking, all right, we got this one.
Right.
And you don't bring your A game. And when you don't bring your A game in this league, that's what happens. But the great thing about sports, until the end of the season comes, you have another game to redeem yourself. And I tell you what, I'm pretty excited to see how these boys come out tonight, because I know they were disappointed in themselves.
There are no excuses, but people don't realize the grind of the travel and the season and all that type of stuff. And it's hard to bring it your best every single night. It's just really hard to do.
McGraw, let's be honest. I mean, it's hard to do in life, right? But you have to get up and you have to grind. And I think the boys know. And like I said, this is an important couple of games here going into the All-Star game and All-Star break for the weekend. But I can tell you, I saw the practice on Sunday morning down at Scott Trade Center, and I don't think Mike Yeo had to send a message to the boys. I think they knew.
Good.
And I'm really curious to see what happens tonight.
All right. So what's going on tonight?
Well, we got the Ottawa Senators coming into town, and like I said, 2 big games this week going into the break. We have Ottawa tonight. We have Colorado coming up on Thursday before we go to Tampa for the All-Star game. Colorado is another team that last year was struggling, but is just, I think they won like 9 straight recently. This division, McGraw, is unbelievable from top to bottom. It's the best division in hockey, most competitive. You lose one night and you drop to 4th place. You win 2 in a row and you're in 1st place.
Right.
And it's the competitiveness is unbelievable. So I think the big message for tonight, McGraw, is response. Like, how are the boys going to respond? How are they going to come out? And I think the fans are going to be pleased.
Yeah. All right. So you got the Ottawa Senators tonight at 7. Tickets still available. And then February 8th, you're playing the Stan Kroenke-owned Colorado Avalanche. So there's extra incentive to play against the Colorado. What are they? They're the Avalanche. Yeah.
The Avalanche. There you go.
They used to be the Rockies, right? Then they moved to
be the Rockies. Very good.
They moved to New Jersey to be the Devils. Thank you very much,
brother.
How about that?
I know.
Bringing it. See,
hey, you are impressive.
You also don't know, Steve Chapman, that I was traded for Brian Trottier. You didn't know that either, did you?
I did not know that.
Brian Trottier.
Was this legit?
This is straight up legit. Brian Trottier, after his playing days, played in our back in New York, Long Island. He played in our league's softball league, and they had Brian Trottier's team. And the guy who was running our team for Republicans knew I wasn't coming back. I was going to play summer ball. And so Trottier wanted me for his softball team, so he traded me for his bar tab that night. And so I was traded to Brian Trottier's team for a six-pack of beer.
Former competitive softball player, let me tell you something. That is quite an honor to be traded in a bar tab for Brian Trottier.
Right. So
I'm
that's
serious. I'm not even joking.
Right.
I'm dead serious.
That's straight up legit, man. I hear you clucking, big chicken. All right. So we got tonight against the Iowa Senators, and then February 8th versus the Avalanche. And then anything else we should pay attention to coming up?
Well, just the All-Star game. We have two selections that are playing in the All-Star game coming up. Alex Pietrangelo and Braden Shin, and should be a great weekend celebrating all the stars of the National Hockey League. So huge event going down at Ballpark Village to invite everybody down to come watch the boys as they show their wares to the world in the All-Star game.
Steve, have a good week. Good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother. Take care.
You got 809 here, Big 550.